So we begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. So begin by lying down in Shavasana, corpse pose, and spending a few moments just getting comfortable and reminding yourself throughout, if you have an itch, scratch it. If you need to cough, don't try to suppress that because the urge will only get worse, so just allow yourself to cough. If you feel uncomfortable lying on your back with two straight legs, then bend one knee or both knees or lie on your side. But don't just try to be still if you're uncomfortable, because that is what your thoughts will then be taken up with, feelings of discomfort. So make sure you move till you get yourself completely comfortable. And finally, if anything arises during Yoga Nidra, such as various thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, any images or sounds, if they come to disturb you, try not to get annoyed or frustrated if a siren goes off. Just acknowledge it, that's a siren, and then come back to my voice. And every time you lose my voice and you drift off in thought again, try not to analyze or get annoyed or frustrated. Just come back to my voice when you realize that you've become lost in thought. So anything else that arises, thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions, visions or images, remember you're trying to practice detached awareness. So just like a witness watching a movie, just step back, don't lean in, don't get involved, just lean away and just allow these to come and go, and you are the silent observer of this in the background. So we begin. And we begin by taking your mind out externally and really just kind of waking up our five senses. So taking our mind and our world out completely externally. So what do you see behind the closed eyes? What kind of color is that screen, that dark space between the closed eyes, the space we call Chiddakasha? Notice any colors or images or patterns that might arise in that dark space. And then let your hearing operate like a radar, sounding out all of the noises within the distance. You might notice traffic going by, people coming and going. You might hear some birds cry or noises of animals. Sounds outside of the building. And then gradually bring your attention to noises within the building. And then to noises within the room that you're present in. You might hear the ticking of a clock, the sound of the mantra Om in the background. You might notice the sound of your own breath. But just remember, the only sound that you need to pay attention to is that of my voice. So any other external sounds or noises, just try not to get distracted with this. And also beginning to wake up your sense of smell and your sense of taste. And notice what the inside of your mouth tastes like. And lastly, waking up your sense of touch. Just really by noticing the meeting points between your body and the floor. Back of the head, shoulder blades, arms and hands, pelvis, buttocks, calves and heels, and really trying to feel the meeting points between body and floor equally and evenly. You may also notice the softness of the cushion behind you, or the softness and warmth of the blanket covering you. If you're wearing an eye mask, you may feel the weight of the eye mask. And as well as that external sense of touch and feel, just check in with your inner feelings at the start of this meditation, using it as a benchmark to how you feel at the end of the meditation. So imagining that internal weather chart inside of your body. Just think what that would read. Would it be stormy and cloudy in there? Would it be frosty and numb? Or would it be blue sky and sunshine? Check in with your own body and see how you're feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally before we begin. Just mentally scanning the body now for any areas of tightness or tension. And if you feel that you're holding on to any tightness or tension, just sensing that possibility of softening and of letting go a little. Relaxing the facial muscles and the brow, allowing the tongue to feel heavy in the mouth. Shoulders just melting away from your ears. A softness in the belly and in the chest. Allowing the hands to just rest in a very easy and effortless way. The chest is open so that the breath can be received in an expansive and calm way, and allowing the breath just to be natural just start to consciously lengthen the breath now. So that the in-breath is longer, deeper, wider, and fuller. And the out-breath is slow and relaxed and calm. Long, slow in-breath and slow, deep out-breath. And just rest gently in the movement of the breath, noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest and abdomen with each and every breath, without trying to interfere with the breath, because it's automatic, unconscious. You're not doing it. There is no effort. And just like a raft resting in the sea, resting back with the gentle movement of the breath. Moment to moment. Feeling the aliveness of the body from the inside out. And so now we begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. Nidra meaning sleep. But remember, you're not trying to sleep. You're trying to remain conscious, but it's a different state of consciousness. So mentally say to yourself, internally now, I'm aware, I'm practicing Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. So at the start of the practice, we make our resolve. It's called Sankalpa. Like an affirmation. You try to discover one naturally that's pertinent to you. Might be something you wish for. It's got to be in the present tense, in only positive language, such as, I'm successful in all I do. I achieve total health. I am happy, healthy, and enjoy a sense of well-being. Anything that's right for you. You're basically planting the seeds into that fertile soil of your mind, because whatever resolve you make during Yoga Nidra, they say it's bound to come true in your life. So what do you wish for? So repeat the sentence in the present tense in positive language to yourself internally now 3 times with full feeling, intent, and awareness. And we now begin the rotation of consciousness. This is a mental trip around the body, always starting with the right hand thumb. So I will say each body part, and then you mentally repeat that very same body part to yourself internally after I've said it. And at the same time, you take your focus and awareness to that particular body part. So as quickly as I name each body part, allow your mind to jump from one to the next. So keep alert, but don't concentrate too intensely. So we begin. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, right wrist, lower arm, right elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, kneecap, right calf muscle, the ankle, right heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the left side, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, lower arm, left elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, left calf muscle, the ankle, left heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And now to the back, becoming aware of your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of the head, forehead, both sides of the head, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the chin, the throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Become aware of your body lying here on the floor, seeing your body lying perfectly still on the floor in the room. Please do not sleep. Total awareness. No sleeping, no movement. Now become aware of your breath. Feeling the flow of the breath in and out of your lungs. As you inhale, feel the slightly cooler air through the nostrils. And as you exhale, notice the slightly warm air coming out through the nostrils. With each and every breath, your abdomen rises and falls. So now we come to counting the breath. And we're going to count the breath from 27 down to 1 backwards. I'm going to count from 27 down to breath number 10. And from breath 10 down to 1, you're on your own. So this is where you really need to focus and concentrate, because you won't hear my voice. And if you lose count, you're meant to go back to 27 and start again. So when I start counting in the moment, I'll begin by saying 27, abdomen rising. And at that point, you're going to breathe in and allow the breath to fill your belly and your abdomen to rise up. And then I'll say 27, abdomen falling. And then you're going to exhale, breathing out, the abdomen flattens back down. So we begin. 27, abdomen rising. 27, abdomen falling. 26, abdomen rising. 26, abdomen falling. 25, abdomen rising. 25, abdomen falling. 24, abdomen rising. 24, abdomen falling. 23, abdomen rising. 23, abdomen falling. 22, abdomen rising. 22, abdomen falling. 21, abdomen rising. 21, abdomen falling. 20, abdomen rising. 20, abdomen falling. 19, abdomen rising. 19, abdomen falling. 18, abdomen rising. 18, abdomen falling. 17, abdomen rising. 17, abdomen falling. 16, abdomen rising. 16, abdomen falling. 15, abdomen rising. 15, abdomen falling. 14, abdomen rising. 14, abdomen falling. 13, abdomen rising. 13, abdomen falling. 12, abdomen rising. 12, abdomen falling. 11, abdomen rising. 11, abdomen falling. 10, abdomen rising. 10, abdomen falling. Continue now on your own to breath 1. Cease your counting and just become aware of the following sensations: heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness inside your body. Becoming aware of heaviness in every single part of your body. You're feeling so heavy now that you're sinking into the floor. Your very bones are heavy. Awaken the sensation of lightness, the feeling of lightness and weightlessness in every single part of your body. Like a feather, your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. Awareness of weightlessness. Cold. The experience of cold, bitter cold, all around the body. Imagine walking on a cold day, the icy winds chasing your body, shivering, walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet are cold, your bones are cold, the hairs stand up on your arms. You feel cold all over, bitter cold. Awareness of coldness. Sensation of cold. Heat. Awaken the experience of heat, the sensation of heat. Your whole body is hot, and you feel hot all over. Imagine the heat of summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. A high temperature and the rays of the midday sun beating down on your body, warming your bones, energizing you, heat all over your body. You can imagine yourself in a sauna with no air, just dry heat. Awareness of heat. Pain. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you've experienced in your life, mental, emotional, or physical. Recollect that feeling of pain. The experience of pain. Pleasure. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid, bring it to life. Awaken the feelings and the sensation of pleasure. Making it real. And now withdraw your mind and come to that dark place in between the closed eyes. The space we call Chitakasha. In between the eyebrow center. See into this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifest within it. Whatever you see, colors, images, patterns, it's just the manifesting state of your mind. Don't get involved, lean away. Practice detached awareness only, like a witness watching a movie. And now becoming aware of the following images. So this guided visualization you want to bring to life on all levels. Emotion, awareness, feeling, imagination. And try not to get stuck on any one particular image that I mentioned. Just allowing your mind to jump from image to image as I speak them. So we begin. Burning candle, burning candle, burning candle. Endless desert, endless desert, endless desert. Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain, torrential rain, torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains. Greek temple at sunrise, Greek temple at sunrise, Greek temple at sunrise. Coffin beside a grave, coffin beside a grave, coffin beside a grave. Birds flying across a sunset, birds flying across a sunset, birds flying across a sunset. Red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting. Across above a church, across above a church, across above a church. Stars at night. Stars at night. Stars at night. Full moon. Full moon. Full moon. Smiling Buddha. Smiling Buddha. Smiling Buddha. Wind from the sea. Wind from the sea. Wind from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. The restless sea, eternal restless sea. The eternal restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. And once again coming back to that Chiddakasha, that dark space between your eyebrows. And imagine now that you're standing on a white sandy beach. It's early in the morning and a light hazy mist surrounds you. The sun is rising slowly and you can feel the warm orange light on your face and your body. And you're feeling content, at ease, relaxed. The sand beneath your bare feet is soft and warm, and a light breeze caresses your face. Take in the smells, the sounds, the colours. This beach is deserted. You have it all to yourself. And you have all the time in the world. Listen to the relaxing sound of the ocean. Its waves are breaking gently onto the shore. Begin to walk slowly through the mist towards the water. A small boat is waiting for you in the water. The boat is comfortable and steady. Notice that it's tied to the shore with a strong rope. Walk over to the water's edge and step into your boat. You're completely at peace, completely safe, completely relaxed. When you're ready, untie the rope and let it go. Relax and allow the natural currents of the ocean to guide you away from the beach. Your boat drifts smoothly and it rocks ever so gently in the water. And this rocking motion relaxes you even more deeply. Like a baby in a cradle, rocking gently back and forth to the rhythm of the tides. The sun is now higher in the sky, and the light has gathered strength. And notice that the mist that surrounds you begins now to evaporate. And you can see the air becoming clearer and clearer. Watch as the sun's rays dissolve all of the mist. Now you can see clearly in all directions. It's as though a veil has been lifted. Sparkling ocean water surrounds you on all sides. And in front of you, a small island begins to become now into view. Your boat moves closer and closer to the island, gliding slowly and effortlessly through the water. The island is drenched in sunlight, covered in tropical palm trees that sway gently in the breeze. Your boat glides slowly forward and then comes to rest on the shore. You have arrived. Step out of the boat and take a moment to appreciate this peace and this place of sublime beauty. Exotic birds dance from tree to tree, and brilliantly coloured flowers grow in abundance. The air itself seems to shimmer and vibrate with pure, luminous energy. You can hear the soothing sound of the wind as it passes through the trees. In this place, you're free from all memories of the past. You're free from all concerns about the future. You're free from all responsibilities. This is a place of total peace, and it's all yours. You notice a space, an opening between the palm trees. And in the center of this opening, there's a narrow path that leads deep into a rich green forest. Begin your journey into the heart of the forest. Follow the path as it winds down between columns of tall, stately trees, ancient trees. And yet this forest seems familiar to you, like the memory of a pleasant dream or a place you visited as a child. walk deeper into the forest. You are being guided by a force that you trust, and that makes you feel safe, nurtured, and calm. You've now reached the very heart of the forest, and before you is a shimmering pond of crystal clear water, a pond of perfect stillness. The pond is round and it brims with pure spring water. Notice the water is very still, perfectly still like a mirror, free from even the slightest ripple. A ladder with 3 steps leads down into the water. You decide to bathe in this magical pond and you undress. As you take the first step down into the pond, you notice that the wind has ceased and all the trees have become motionless. And as each moment passes, the world around you becomes more and more calm, and you yourself become more and more still. As you lower yourself onto the second step, all of the birds in the forest now become quiet, and their silence is deep and reverent. Now lower yourself onto the third and final step, and then glide into the water. Feel yourself sliding into a deep state of relaxation. In this pond, your thoughts, worries, and concerns simply melt away. All is still, peaceful, and silent. The only sound that remains is the sound of the waves far off in the distance. Your mind seems to expand. You feel timeless, vast, empty, and relaxed. For the next few moments, just enjoy this experience of solitude and inner silence. And when thoughts arise, just simply let them go and return your awareness to the sound of the waves. And when it's time to return, I will guide you back home. As you lie in the pond, you become aware of a presence behind you. And you turn around and there's a beautiful female deer looking at you. You look into her beautiful eyes and she's trying to tell you something. Across the airwaves, look into her eyes as she conveys an important message for you. Receive this message and express gratitude for this message. And now it's time for the female deer to leave. And she turns and walks away. And then just briefly, she glances back at you. And then wanders off into the distance. It's time to get out of the water now. Put your clothes back on. And now just come back to that dark space in front of your closed eyes. The Chiddakasha. Coming back to your resolve, your sankalpa that you made at the beginning of the practice. And stating it now in the same words with full feeling, emotion and intent. Repeat those words to yourself mentally, internally now 3 times. And then gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes, circling ankles and wrists, bringing your attention back into the room, visualizing your body lying still. And then just roll onto your side into a fetal position, placing your hands wherever feels comfortable for you. Opening the eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra now concludes. When you're ready and in your own time, make your way very slowly, head last, back up to a sitting position. Namaste. Thank you.